What is up, YouTube? Mr. Pure Impact here, and today I am bringing you 100 plus on the map Raid. So before I get too far into this gameplay, I want to thank John for letting me use it. That way I can have a really good gameplay for you guys, and I can point out some stuff in it. So go check out his channel. He is a pretty good YouTuber. He has a low sub count, and I think he deserves a little bit better than that. So please go help him out, guys. Give him a thumbs up on some of his videos if you like him. So 100 plus gameplay. This one, I believe he went like 111 and 7, I believe. It is pretty good, and I know a lot of you guys out there are struggling trying to get your 100 plus, and I'm going to tell you something before I get too far into this video. Once you get past that first 100 plus that you've been trying to get for a really long time, it is really easy. I know you guys think that's silly, but after you get motivated and you get that rhythm of that 100 plus, everything is just so easy. I mean, the next one comes to you like that, and then before you know it, you're getting them like crazy. And John actually got another one that I'll be uploading later and talking to you guys about and putting some stuff out in there. But for now, I'm going to talk to you guys about this one. So, 100 plus, it is easy and hard at the same time. The number one thing I would do first is to get probably a 9-man party, head into Ground War, play a game or two, trying to get to know your party, and like getting to know everyone and how they play, give a couple shout outs, and get your score streaks down, what you want to use to get ready for that 100 plus game. So, John is using Orbital VSAT, Escort Drone, and Lodestar. And these score streaks are good for kills, but they are also lower score streaks. He's not going Swarm or Dog in them, which that's his choice, not anyone else's. So, I mean, you want your party members to probably run support for you. And I don't know if you guys seen that medal right there, but that was not the Escort Drone, but the Orbital VSAT. Try to go back and rewind that, but that medal was weird. It was like 2 bombs crossed, and it said Orbital VSAT, so I don't know what that was about. I tried to look into it, but I didn't find anything, so if you guys know what that's ever happened to you, tell me, and I will mention it in my next video. So, basically, you want to have a party, like I said earlier, but you want a party that will help you out with maybe some support, like do some callouts, set up an area, sorry, I can't talk today, an area that you can just rush into and get a couple kills while they're getting your back for whatever reason. But just try to get a party that will help you out, most importantly. Next thing is you want a map that is probably a little bit smaller of a map, more of a close quarter combat. That way, if you die, you don't spawn all the way across the map away from someone. So, I would prefer Nuketown, Raid, Hijacked, and those ones I think are the smallest maps. There are some little bit more smaller ones I would do out there, but those are probably the 3 main ones. And I know you guys see a lot of 100 plus on the map Raid, and that's for lots of reasons, and that's because Raid is a really good map for them. I mean, this map is set out great, and Treyarch did a really good job at making this map. Same with Nuketown, but Nuketown's Nuketown. That was Black Ops 1, so you guys know how that map is. So, next thing you guys want to do is you want to get a gun that you guys are comfortable with, and if you have like a PDW or MP7, I would suggest putting a suppressor on it to stay off that radar. But like I said, do what you're comfortable with, and that will help you out more in the long run. Because if you just grab like the SWAT and you're not comfortable with it at all, don't expect to get that 100 plus, and it's lucky. Which, that's all you need is one lucky gameplay and you'll be set, because after that they come pretty easy. And especially if you get one with the SWAT, that's a hard gun to get one with. But, get a gun like the PDW, like, if you're comfortable with like the AN-94 using, try to get 100 plus with it. If you're comfortable with the MTAR, go for it. I mean, just get your gun that you do the most damage with. And try your best setup on that gun, your best perk setup, your best everything. Just get everything perfect, that the way you like it, and eventually you're going to get into a lobby that setup is going to work just right, and no one's going to be able to stop you. So just because you have a setup on your gun and it doesn't work right away, don't give up on it. It's just the enemy's playing style works a little bit different than your class setup, the way you want it to work. So let's say they throw flashbangs a lot, and you're running dexterity and not tactical mask. Don't change it to tactical mask, because then you're going to get into a lobby where they're not throwing any flashbangs, and that perk is pretty much useless. So it all just depends on you. And what I would do is make two of the same class setups. But if you like tactical mask, I would run that. But if they're not using EMPs, or not EMPs but flashbangs, switch to the other class that has dexterity on it, and you'll see that will help you out better. So those are my tips on the gun. Now I want to talk about your score streaks. Your score streaks, there's many of them out there that can help you get 100 plus. It just depends if you want all gun and no score streak killing, or if you want all score streak killing. I mean, John, you can see he doesn't get a nuclear here. He definitely gets at least 30 kills with his gun, but they're not in a row. He dies a couple times, and you'll see that later on in the video. I think his highest medal was a Ruthless, I believe. It's not that high up there, still a little bit off his nuclear, but he still gets his 100 plus. So all the people that think you need a nuclear to get 100 plus, that's not true. You just need score streaks that you know will do work for you. So basically what I mean by that, I mean score streaks that will not let you down. And Swarm and Dogs are good, but they have those games when they're absolutely just flat out terrible. I am sorry guys, but I had a couple games where I called in Dogs and Swarm, and together they got me 7 kills. And I could do that with a hunter killer. I can get 700 killers, and I know I'm going to get a kill with those. If I really wanted 7 kills, that's what I'd do. I picked those score streaks as thinking, you know, maybe 10 each, that'd be great. No, not even 10 total, like added together. So get score streaks that won't let you down, and if you're running a smaller map like Nuketown, then you can run Dogs and Swarm. But I find with a map like Raid, a Swarm here isn't that good because there's so many buildings. I mean, everywhere you go there's a building. And Dogs on a big map, I mean, you can see the dogs coming from a long ways away, and all you have to do is shoot them. So, that is really not that hard to do, is to shoot a dog, especially if it's just coming straight at you and you're a far distance from it. I mean, even knifing a dog, it's a little bit more challenging, but it's easy to do. So, it all just depends on the map, pretty much. But, well, score streaks that I know never really let me down are Stealth Chopper, Escort Drone, Orbital VSAT. Those ones are pretty good. Or if you want to go non-lethal, I'd go UAV, VSAT, and EMP. And EMP is a really underrated score streak, guys. I don't see that much people using it. I mean, back in MW3 when it was support, everyone was using it. But now that you actually have to get kills in a row and get it, it has changed everybody's mind. And no, the EMP, it still works the same. I mean, they can't see anything for a whole minute. They can't see through the reticles. They can't see the kill feed. They can't see their minimap. They can't press start and see their minimap. So it's pretty much the same thing, but I just don't see anyone using it for some reason. I don't know why, but it really disables the enemies. And if you go into a lobby and you get people that are absolutely like just raping, I bet you a couple of them, if you ask them about an EMP for score streak, a couple of them are gonna have some ideas about it, and they're gonna like that idea for the score streak. So if you have people getting 100 pluses all the time, get some tips from them, and if you get their class set up and it's not working and you're kind of raging about it, then change it up to the way you like it. But if they tell you how to like run around the map and how to do it with like attack or something, don't change that. You still want to keep that. But if the gun and the perks aren't working for you, then go back to your perks. Just listen to the way, listen to the way they told you how to like run around the map and what to do in certain situations. Like, would you get on the B flag just to shoot a couple people, get off, and then you see a couple more coming, you get back on the B flag, kill them, that way you get your capture kills. I mean, just, if you get some pros out there, listen to what they have to say about it, and you will get some tips from them, guaranteed. Unless they're totally just jerks and want to keep everything to themselves, which some people do, but otherwise, everyone out there, if you're friendly to them on Call of Duty, they're more than likely going to be friendly to you. And I know there's some guys that you go into a lobby that are just yelling, raging at you, which I'll do sometimes, my friends will do sometimes. They'll start talking crap, and stuff will go south. So, pretty much, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you guys like it. Give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you guys think about it. Sorry I haven't been uploading for the past week. I know you guys are kind of disappointed in telling me to upload. I have been kind of like a cold, and my voice doesn't sound right, and it still doesn't sound right. And last time I had a cold, you guys were talking on me, so I don't want that to happen again. But I decided, you know what, a week's enough. I'm gonna upload. I'll be uploading again tomorrow and Monday. So make sure to stay tuned, guys. This is Mr. Parent back here. I'm out. Peace.